Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and in this one we're going to be talking about the underwater caves in Ark, and I have two really cool looking images for you guys. You're going to love them. It looks absolutely fantastic, but before we start, if at any point in this video you find yourself liking this video, make sure that you beat the crap out of that like button. Really helps me out. Okay, so these two images come from the community crunch of Ark this week, and it looks freaking fantastic. These are the underwater caves. This is the first image. I guess I'll flick over to the second image. As you can see there, it's kind of a little bit different from this one here. It's like it's less cavey and it looks more completely submerged underwater. As you can see, there's like creatures and stuff. We're gonna be talking about all that in a second, but let's flick back to the first one. So my initial thoughts about this image right now is, holy crap, it looks beautiful. Just look at those blue crystals at the top. Like, what light is shining through there? I don't even know. It looks amazing. Like, is that somehow managed, like, is that daylight somehow? I don't even, it's so bright, it's mind-boggling. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. And then you have all those like orangey kind of crystals on the side there, and then you have some more just at the top left hand corner. You may not notice that, but there's a little bit of crystal up there. So what I'm thinking is that right here is like a massive like open room, and I guess you can kind of get from one side of the land there to the other side, and then I guess you can also fall into the water, and there's probably some really bad stuff in there. And then at the end of the tunnel, as you can see towards the water there, if you can see that there, it looks to be like another passageway, and it looks like it's kind of, I don't know, to me it kind of looks like you go onto land a little bit there. Looks like maybe like a little tunnel into the next open chasm of water or something. I don't even know. And then there's like something above there as well. Looks like some sort of crystal or a ledge or something. Maybe another tunnel. I don't even know, dude. Like, there's so much to take in from this thing. And it's not so much as like just zooming in on them. You can't really tell what's happening. I don't even know. This is like a blue thing. I don't even know what the hell that is. That's strange. But yeah, at the very end of the tunnel there, it looks as if you kind of go onto land. So in this massive room, you kind of you go across the water. There's probably some really bad stuff in there, and then you get onto the land across on the other side, and then you're all good. Maybe you move into the next room, probably. But holy crap, they just redid all of the caves in Ark, and I gotta say, this sets a new standard. What I'm seeing right now, it sets a new standard. It looks freaking beautiful. It looks amazing. So let's move on to the other image and talk about this one. So this one is obviously completely submerged underneath the water. Now my initial thoughts from this one is like, look at those giant kind of seaweed vine type things, whatever they are called. It kind of looks like Subnautica for a second there, but look at those things. Look at those like little lights on them. Is that some sort of thing that we can harvest at some point? Maybe like we can like pluck them off and, I don't know, use them as like some sort of angler gel type light source or something. I don't even know. That it would be kind of cool. But yeah, that just kind of adds to it because it lights up the cave a little bit. Lets you. Is it even a cave right now? It just looks like an open ravine, honestly. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Look, kind of between the front seaweed bit on the left hand side, you can see there's like giant clams on the wall. Dude, that looks amazing. I'm only just noticing that now. Holy crap, that looks freaking fantastic. Are they gonna like open up or something and there's like an artifact inside? I don't know that. Oh my god, if that's the artifact, imagine that. It's like inside of like a giant clam, and you swim right up to it, and it like opens up and you can get the artifact. But if you don't get it on time, you're like trapped in there, it kills you or something. I don't know, that'd be kind of goofy. But yeah, another thought from this image is it looks very, very open, so it's some sort of like giant ravine or like a chasm or something. I don't even know, but you can see there's like a floor to this thing as well. And oh, I just spotted something too. Down on the ground, you know those little crayfish? I was gonna talk about what type of creatures we might find in these caves, but now it just confirms my theory because I can see it. You know those little crayfish that you use to get black pearls? He's just down at the bottom, kind of close to the center on the left hand side. I don't know if you can see him there. Yeah, he's right there. So looking at this image, I can see those little crayfish guys can't pronounce their name, Black Pearl Farm crayfish things. I can see a manta at the very top there. There's another one kind of in the center, and then another one a little bit above that one. I can see piranha everywhere, and then there's like something down on the ground there. There's like a ball or something. I'm not sure what that is. It's like right beside the crayfish guy. I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, like these are 3 creatures that are confirmed to be in the caves now, or at least this cave, because this one's like super open. So what other creatures could you possibly find in these caves? Well, I have a couple theories. So first of all, obviously anglerfish. You're going to be able to find anglerfish in here. I mean, those things are pretty ferocious. I would be very surprised if they were not inside of the caves. It's probably just a given. Secondly, I was going to say the little crayfish black pearl guys. We already know. Yeah, we just confirmed that theory. Pretty freaking amazing. Ichthyes was another thought. I'm not completely sure about it, but I mean, like, they could possibly be in there. I think these caves are going to be probably too small for like a megalodon or the likes of that to actually be inside of there. So I don't think we're going to see any megalodons or any what are they called? The squids, the new giant squids that are coming soon. The next one, we obviously know mantas are going to be in there, piranhas are going to be in there. Saber-toothed salmon was something I was thinking of, but I really doubt it. It's probably too deep for them. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of like the water dinos. And obviously that new jellyfish creature that's coming soon. If you guys didn't hear, that's actually coming in this next patch. They recently just announced, hey, we can't do the caves without this, so it's coming. That thing's freaking scary though, because it can knock you out in the water, and if you get knocked out in the water, you can't breathe. You just straight up, you just can't breathe, even if you have your scuba tank on. So that's just instant death if you get close to one of those things, which is going to be scary. So my suggestion for these caves is pack up your best crossbow and then just, I guess, take them on, and maybe try to bring an ichthy. I guarantee we're probably going to be able to get ichthyes in here. Probably not actually, because thinking about it, oh no, they're redoing the caves, so I don't know. Like the cave entrances, the way they are right now, they're literally just little caves you can go into. Is it going to be the same type of thing, or is it going to be like a complete, like you have like a waterway in, so you can swim in and swim through the whole cave? I really doubt it. I kind of feel like you'd be going from land to water to land to water, so you can't bring an ichthy in. I don't even know. I'm kind of terrified. These things look really tough. Now, running back to a theory I had before, I had a theory that perhaps the new underwater caves would be kind of like, they would be like the next tier of bosses. So right now we have the 8 artifacts. There's actually 10 completely in the game. There's the Firekeeper, and then there's like the Devious or something, or it's not called the Devious. I can't remember what it's called. There's like the Firekeeper and another one, and those 2 are not actually in the game right now. Now there's another theory that maybe that these are the last 2 caves in the game, but I really don't think so, because I heard something to do with the fact that they were going to have like a bunch of underwater caves, so every single one of those would need an artifact. So what I'm thinking is we're going to get 2 more land caves, which is kind of almost half confirmed. There was like talk about that a couple months ago, I could have sworn. So we're going to get like 2 more of those, and that's going to be for the first 3 bosses in Ark. So you need to collect all 10 artifacts once the other 2 caves are in, and then you get to fight the Broodmother, Megapithecus, and the dragon. Then you have to complete the underwater caves, and to get, like, I guess, to the next tier boss, you have to get all the new underwater artifacts, possibly. Now, this is just a theory. They haven't said anything about this, so I just want to say that. Just a theory of mine. So you have to collect all the underwater artifacts to get to the next tier of bosses, which would probably be some of those crazy tech-looking bosses that I showed off before. I don't know, just a theory. But either way, guys, like, I'm super excited for these underwater caves. They look freaking fantastic. I'm also super terrified because they look like they're going to be really tough. Like, really, really, really tough. You're going to have to get, like, your best pike and your best crossbow blueprint and just hope that you can actually get through these things. So I guess best of luck, because they look fantastic. You're going to get distracted too much. You're going to be looking around like, oh, this looks amazing, and you're just going to die to like something crazy like a freaking manta. And by the way, mantas in these caves are going to be terrifying because they can pierce your armor, and it doesn't even matter what armor you're bringing. So it doesn't matter if you're wearing scuba or whatever. they can pierce your armor and just kill you anyway. So Manta are going to be terrifying in here. Piranha are no joke. Like, those things are kind of terrifying as well, although, you know, like, I guess a pike can kind of deal with them a little bit, but they're probably going to be super high level. And then the little crayfish guys will make sure that you don't want to touch the ground because you get knocked out. I don't know, guys. I'm super excited for this. These are coming out in a couple days. Of course, on the channel, we will be covering these straight away. This is like one of my priorities for this update. We're going to be covering this and a couple other things, a couple other ideas in the works. So make sure that you subscribe if you want to see all of the new content for the new update. It's coming out on Wednesday the 21st for PC. Don't know what date for Xbox or PS4 or whatever. But yeah, I'm super excited. So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure that you beat the crap out of that like button. And if you guys want to see all that cool stuff that's coming up pretty soon, make sure that you subscribe. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys next time.